He was here one moment, then gone the next, and he's back 12 hours later. What the heck is going on in Philadelphia? What is going on, everyone? Welcome into A to Z Philly, your number one home for Eagles coverage. Hit the like button if you enjoy this content. Subscribe by hitting that red button down below and hit that bell so you don't miss any of the coverage. RB back, bringing you the latest from the link. And boy, what a chaotic, insane week it has been. Talk about a frenzy of news. First week of free agency, and it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Literally, RB Schefter back on duty for day 3 because, man, I'm expecting anything to happen. CJ Gardner-Johnson might sign in the next 10 minutes. Some big trade might happen. I don't know what's going to happen. It has been absolutely insane. We're going to break down all the news from yesterday, today, talk about what may happen tonight, tomorrow. Who knows when the next domino will fall, but man, it has been a crazy 24 hours in Eagle world. We'll break all of it down. Before we get right into it, though, shout out to the sponsor of today's video, BetMGM. Enjoy all your favorite sports like never before at BetMGM. Sign up using code ATOZPA and receive up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and daily boosted odds specials. And with BetMGM at your fingertips, every play and every game matter more than ever. Find out why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Sign up today with bonus code ATOZPA and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Pennsylvania only. New customer offer. Bonus bets expires 7 days from issuance. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, man. What the heck transpired last night? You know, I made the short on the A to Z Instagram page. I talked about this in the last 3 videos. I said that letting Darius Slay go would be a mistake. And for, multiple hours, I thought they did. He was gone. How did that happen? Let me ask you guys this. Do the Eagles have the best cornerback duo in the NFL after Darius Slay returns? Let me know. Before we talk about him, though, I do want to hit on 2 quick pieces of news because I don't want this to get lost in the fold. I know there was so much going on, but Miles Sanders has signed with the Carolina Panthers. I expected him, obviously, to go after the Eagles signed Rashad Penny, who had his opening press conference today. It went well. Sanders ended up getting, I believe, 4 years, $26 million, which was nowhere near in the ballpark the Eagles were willing to pay. So best of luck to Miles. Also, Fletcher Cox is back on a 1-year deal, $10 million. A couple different opinions about that. At the end of the day, I'm glad to have Fletch back. He's a vet. He can still produce. I'm not going to say he can produce at the highest level, but along with the other defensive talent on that line, he was willing to come back, and apparently he had higher offers from teams like the Jets. But there is a common theme with this Philadelphia Eagles squad. All the guys want to come back. They want to run it back for one more chance because they believe in Jalen. They believe in Howie. They believe in the organization, and they know they were right there at that damn finish line. They just could not push through, but they know they have a solid chance at getting back, and they want one more time for the rodeo, man. But anyway, good to have Fletch back. But you know what we need to talk about, man. What the heck happened with Darius Slay yesterday? I put this tweet out, and I mean it, man. I would trust Howie Roseman with my life. That is right. I never thought I'd utter these words. Howie Roseman is the best GM in the NFL. After how I felt about that man 3 years ago, I never thought I'd be saying that, honestly. Here's a good way to portray it. Shout out to the A to Z team for putting this up on Instagram, man. This is a wild timeline. It's very shortened, of course, but of the day. So, again, the Eagles plan to release Darius Slay. He tweets out, "Nothing but love, Philly. Let's see where we're heading next." John Clark then tweets later in the day, "It's interesting the Eagles didn't announce at 4 p.m. when the new league year started that they were cutting him." And then Darius Slay and his wife are putting the eye emojis on Twitter. Everybody's skeptical. What's going on? What's going on? People are starting to get nervous because they were talking heavy about the Eagles until this news eventually came out. And then at night, Adam Schefter says Eagles never officially cut Darius Slay. And now, quote, he's expected to stay with the Eagles. And then the confirmation, Darius Slay tweets out, "Back like I never left. Run it back." How? how did this happen, man? Howie Roseman is a wizard. And before I talk more about Howie, I wanted to make this point before I forget. I saw a lot of people yesterday, getting really tied up in it's a business. They had to do something, right? They had to get rid of him. We'll talk about CJ Gardner-Johnson. Does this mean he'll be back? I hope so. I don't know if it'll happen. There's been rumors about, Eagles, Broncos. Anyway, though, I feel like people were literally throwing it under the rug like, oh, okay, it's Slay's time. I get it. He's 32, didn't have a really good second half of the year. Excuse me, Darius Slay is a damn good corner. Any team would want Slay starting on their roster, and he's just an elite corner, man. He still has, like I said, in my opinion, 2-3 good years left, and I know he wanted the contract. He wanted a 3-year. It was reported extension, but damn it, even if you couldn't pay him, apparently he's willing to take a pay cut too. We don't know the specifics, but every guy wanted to come back, be a part of this mold, and Slay is still a damn good player. And now you have Bradbury back on a discount. Don't forget Avonte Maddox. You might have the best trio in terms of the two corners and then the slot corner. You have Slay back on this team. That is huge. You don't really have to go and draft one now in the first or second round. You don't have to go trade for one. Slay and Bradbury get to run it back and really finish the business that they never finished. And, honestly, it kind of crushed me when Slay, was apparently going to get cut, because he has really changed the landscape of this Eagles defense over the last 3 years. Trading for him a 3rd and 5th, he comes in and immediately, I feel like people just forget what it was like before Slay. The Jalen Mills, the Rasul Douglases, the Bradley Fletchers, nobody wants to go back to that. Slay comes in, he immediately is a game changer on defense. And he's just, it's great to have him back. I'm really, really happy. Him and his wife are great people in the community. He's a stand-up guy. He's a stand-up guy. Now you look at this offseason and you're starting to think to yourself, damn it, Howie's really that good. He keeps Slay. He keeps Kelsey, Brandon Graham, Boston Scott, James Bradbury, Fletcher Cox. Look at the guys that left. All guys, in my opinion, that can be replaced. I'm not saying they didn't have any impact or it'll suck losing them, but TJ Edwards, Hargrave, right, Dillard, Epps, all guys that you can definitely replace better than a starting safety, an elite corner. So hopefully CJ comes back, but getting Slay back is definitely huge. I think that how we prioritize the right pieces. Here are the stats. Since 2016, the most passes defended in the NFL. Bradbury, number 1 with 99. Slay, number 2 with 98. Bradbury and Slay were the only cornerback tandem per Jeff Kerr here in the NFL to both have 14 pass deflections and 3 interceptions last season. This duo is the number 1 in the league, in my opinion. There are a couple others up there now, especially with Ramsey getting traded, but these two are so solid. And honestly, I was a little bit worried when they said Slay was leaving, because I don't know if I view Bradbury as a number 1 corner standalone by himself, but with Slay, Bradbury is the perfect number 2 corner. And now you have the locks back out on the wideout. So I'm loving this, man. Howie Roseman is just, he's unbelievable. He is unbelievable. Just my quick rant on Howie. I said it after the Super Bowl in that press conference. He has a different look in his eyes. If there's something to be done, he will do it. If there's a way to make it happen, Howie will make it happen. I don't know what kind of loophole he found. I don't know what kind of loophole he might find with CJ Gardner-Johnson. But let me tell you something. This guy is on a different mission. He is a man on a mission, and it's because he wants to prove that 2017 was not a fluke. He wants to prove, oh yeah, I'm Howie Roseman, the one that got thrown in the back of a closet by Chip Kelly, and I came and won a Super Bowl, and I'm going to do it again after everybody in 2020 wanted me out. And I was one of those people. Everybody wanted him out. He did a terrible job. But Howie's back saying, I can maneuver any way I want to, and this city is going to believe in me. And one thing I've noticed, whether it's Sirianni, with running the ball, whatever it may be, Howie is listening to the vibes and the pulse of the fan base and the city. And it's something he never did before, because there was an outpour on Twitter. They said they get it, but a lot of people were deep down saying, damn it, man, losing Slay is going to suck. The community loved his wife, like I said. Howie somehow listened to that. I personally believe he got a sense of damn, this one's going to sting. They were still in love with Slay. It was just a business decision, but Howie's listening. He's out there. He's listening. And any move, whether it's like drafting Kobe Dean last year, Eagles don't usually draft a linebacker high, whatever it may be, Howie seems to find a solution. And whatever way there is, man, he's going to make it happen. So he is just on fire right now. In terms of CJ Gardner-Johnson, is he going to come back? That's the next decision. Right now, the Eagles are 5th on Super Bowl odds for next year. A lot of people were panicking, right? What did I say in the first offseason video? I said, have some trust in Howie Roseman. Have some belief he is going to get it done. And, man, he's shown why he's one of the best, if not the best, GMs in the NFL. CJ Gardner-Johnson tweeted this out earlier today. He says, the disrespect is real. What does this mean? The Eagles don't want him? They're not going for him anymore? Or does it mean the market, in terms of what he may have expected, is not there? Maybe he comes back on more of a discount deal. If he comes back, this Eagles team might have what it takes to go back to the Super Bowl. I mean, Howie is having an A+ offseason. If he finds a way to get him back, this might be the greatest 2-year stretch of off-season GM play in Eagles history, in Philadelphia history. And that's where I'll leave it today. Unbelievable job. Feels great to have the anchors of your defense back. You get Fletch back, you get Slay. Guys are buying in. They want another shot at this, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. Those are just all my thoughts, though. Give me yours down below in the comments section. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And with that being said, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.